Elves love to tell stories. You probably didn't know that, did you? Well, there's a lot of things about us people don't know. For instance, we can't tell a lie. Here's a interesting elfism. There are 3 jobs available to an elf. Well, you can make shoes at night while an old cobbler sleeps, but it's not exactly the most rewarding work. You can bake cookies in a tree, but it's dangerous having an oven in a oak during dry season. But the third job makes being an elf worthwhile. Some call it the show or the big dance. It's the profession every elf aspires to. That's to build toys in Santa's workshop. It's a job only an elf can do. Our nimble fingers, natural cheer, and active minds are perfect for toy building. They've tried using gnomes or trolls, but gnomes drink too much and trolls weren't toilet trained. And no human could ever do this work. Their hands are too big and they tend to get tensy when overworked. In fact, no human has ever stepped foot in Santa's workshop. That is until about 30 years ago. And in case you haven't guessed it, that's where our story begins. It was back in 1968. A really good, successful Christmas. You're quite a giggler, aren't you? Maybe by next Christmas you'll have a family. Good night, my sweet angel. Teddy bear. Time to go. Woo! Whoop! All right, everyone. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Yay! We've had another successful year. So I guess we can just start preparations for next Christmas. Woo! Yeah! What in the name of Sam Hill is that? Little Buddy Diapers? Oh, his name is Buddy. He must have crawled in your sack at the orphanage. What do we do, Santa? Santa had a decision to make. But fortunately, when it comes to babies, Santa's a pushover. So Buddy went to stay with an older elf who had always wanted a child, but had been so committed to building toys he had forgotten to settle down. Yes, Buddy was raised by me, his adopted father. How I love that boy. Tough, Buddy grew twice as fast. He wasn't any different from any of the other little elves. I mean, not really. And though it is against the code of elves to lie, all agreed that until Buddy asked us, no one was going to bring up the fact that he was actually a human being. And before we learn how to build the latest extreme graphic chipset projectors, let's recite the code of the elves, shall we? Number 1, treat every day like Christmas. Number 2, there's room for everyone on the nice list. Lastly, number 3, best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. As much as Buddy was accepted by his friends and family, there were a few drawbacks to being a human in the elf's world. And nowhere were Buddy's differences more obvious than in Santa's toy workshop.
Hey, Ming Ming. I'm sorry that I'm gonna be a little short on today's quota.
It's okay, buddy. Just how many Etch-a-Sketches did you get finished? Just how many, buddy? It's okay. You can tell me.
I made 85.
Oh. Ooh. That's okay, buddy. This is a great start. You're only 915 off the pace. Yikes.
Oh, go ahead and say it. I'm the worst toy maker in the whole world. I'm a cotton-headed ninny muggins.